Breaking news in motorsports. SRX, the brainchild of Tony Stewart and Ray Evernham, has hit a major speed bump, postponing its 2024 season. What does this mean for the future of racing? Will IRO seize this opportunity to make a comeback? Stay tuned to NASCAR Zone as we delve into the impact of this hiatus on fans, drivers, and the racing community. But before we jump, hit that subscribe button. The Superstar Racing Experience, SRX, emerged as a beacon of innovation and excitement. Conceived by racing legends Tony Stewart and Ray Evernham, SRX quickly carved out a unique niche. It brought together an eclectic mix of racing talent from various disciplines, including NASCAR, IndyCar, and NHRA, to compete in a series of summer races that captivated fans across the nation. The series, known for its 6-week, high-intensity format, became a summer staple for racing enthusiasts, offering a fresh and thrilling spectacle on short tracks predominantly in the northeast and east of the United States. However, in a development that sent ripples through the racing community, SRX recently announced the postponement of its eagerly anticipated fourth season, initially scheduled for July 2024. This announcement came as a shock to many, considering the series' growing popularity and its track record of sellout events. The decision to put a pause on what was becoming a summer racing tradition raises several questions about the future of SRX, the factors leading to this hiatus, and the potential implications for the broader world of motorsports. The Superstar Racing Experience, SRX, was not just another racing series. It was a visionary project that redefined the boundaries of motorsport. Launched in 2021, SRX was the brainchild of Tony Stewart, a renowned figure in the world of racing, and Ray Evernham, a legendary NASCAR crew chief. Their idea was simple yet revolutionary: to create a racing series that would bring together the best of the best from various motorsport disciplines, competing in equalized cars to showcase pure driving talent and skill. SRX's format was a breath of fresh air in the racing community. The series was structured around a 6-week schedule, primarily during the summer, making it a highly anticipated mid-year event. Each season consisted of short, intense races held on a mix of tracks, including some of the most iconic short tracks in the United States. This approach not only provided a level playing field for drivers from diverse racing backgrounds, but also delivered thrilling, action-packed events for the fans. Over its 3-season run, SRX achieved remarkable feats. The series quickly became known for its sellout races, a testament to its popularity and the excitement it generated among racing enthusiasts. SRX races were not just competitions, they were spectacles that brought a festival-like atmosphere to each venue. The series also had a knack for storytelling, showcasing the personalities and backgrounds of its drivers, which added a rich human element to the high-speed action. The champions of SRX's first 3 seasons rid like a who's who of racing royalty. Tony Stewart, himself a co-founder, clinched the inaugural championship, adding yet another accolade to his illustrious career. He was followed by Marco Andretti, a scion of the legendary Andretti racing family, who took the crown in the 2nd season. The 3rd season saw Ryan Newman, another household name in motorsports, emerge victorious. These champions underscored the series' competitive nature and its ability to attract top-tier driving talent. Now, before we continue, kindly make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for each and every update. The statement issued by the SRX organization, based in suburban Charlotte, North Carolina, expressed a deep sense of disappointment at the need to postpone the upcoming season. It highlighted that the series had entered its next phase with high anticipation and excitement for the future. However, unforeseen market factors played a pivotal role in this decision. The organization cited these challenges as insurmountable within the existing timeframe, emphasizing that they could not deliver the quality of events that their fans, partners, drivers, and tracks deserved. This announcement was particularly striking given SRX's track record of success and popularity. The series had consistently delivered sellout events and attracted a diverse array of driving talent, making it a unique fixture in the summer sports calendar. The story of SRX's hiatus intertwined significantly with the actions and decisions of one of its co-founders, Ray Evernham, especially in relation to the revival of the International Race of Champions, IROC. Evernham, a revered figure in the racing world, initially played a pivotal role in the active management and conceptualization of SRX. However, after the first season in 2022, he stepped back from day-to-day operations, transitioning to a role as an investor. This shift marked a significant change in the series' leadership dynamics. Evernham's reduced involvement in SRX coincided with his renewed interest in another racing venture. Along with former NASCAR team owner Rob Kaufman, Evernham acquired the assets and brand name of IROC, a series that had ceased operations in 2006. IROC, much like SRX, was celebrated for bringing together top drivers from various racing disciplines to compete against each other in identically prepared cars, promoting a pure test of driver skill. The revival of IROC, announced just days before SRX's postponement news, is particularly noteworthy. This development raises intriguing possibilities for the future of motorsport entertainment. With SRX on pause and IROC poised for a comeback, there is speculation about how the racing calendar and fan interest will adapt. The potential for IROC to expand beyond a single race in 2024, possibly occupying some of the venues and market space previously held by SRX, is a point of interest for many in the racing community. Evernham's dual roles with SRX and IROC place him at a unique intersection in motorsports history. His influence and decisions are shaping the trajectory of two significant racing series, each with its own legacy and fan base. With SRX a temporary departure from the racing calendar, fans might explore other racing events they'd previously overlooked, potentially broadening their interests and allegiances within the motorsport world. For racing venues, particularly the smaller, local tracks that SRX brought into the spotlight, the series' hiatus could have mixed effects. On one hand, these tracks lose the immediate benefits of hosting SRX events, which often meant increased exposure and revenue. On the other hand, there may be opportunities for these venues to host alternative events, including potential IROC races, which could help mitigate the impact of SRX's absence. The shift in television rights and broadcasting for the Superstar Racing Experience, SRX, has been a significant aspect of its journey, influencing its reach and impact on the audience. Initially, CBS televised the series, showcasing the races on 6 consecutive Saturday nights in prime time. This arrangement played a crucial role in establishing SRX's presence in the mainstream sports landscape, offering high visibility and accessibility to a wide audience. However, in its third season, a notable change occurred when ESPN acquired the TV rights for SRX. The races were moved to Thursday nights, continuing the pattern of 6 consecutive weeks. This shift was more than just a change in schedule. It was a strategic move that brought back an old racing moniker, previously used by ESPN, known as Thursday Night Thunder. This change was significant for several reasons. Firstly, the move to ESPN and the rebranding to Thursday Night Thunder tapped into a sense of nostalgia for longtime racing fans, evoking memories of a beloved era in motorsports broadcasting. So that's all for this video. Hit that subscribe button for more NASCAR updates.